Actually, I don't think... Does Kick even have VODs? I don't think they even bother. But YouTube's definitely slower than Twitch about it. Okay. There we go. Thank you for the reminder. All right. YouTube should be back up as well. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, Lillian. We had a stream crash. We've been live for a few hours now, but we had a stream crash. We just finished a mission, so we're sitting here picking the loot very carefully. Extended range particle cannon. What if I grab this BattleTech laser? Clan ECM. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the stuff that's hard to find. I think I will take the BattleTech ECM suite. I might not even use it right away, but numerically, that's like really hard to argue with just how good that is. The precision system is also tempting. There's so much loot here, it's hard to decide. Defense against missiles and immunity to sensor lock is too nice to not take. I noticed that it doesn't have like a passive defense at all times though, like the Angel ECM does. Because isn't +1 defense, like that's 1 defense against all weapons, whereas this is +2 defense against missiles. If I find an Angel ECM BattleTech version, it's probably +2 defense against everything, right? I think the Angel only works for its own mech as well. Or does it? I can't tell. I could pass on the Angel for now. If I pass on the Angel, then we could grab another XL engine. Or we could grab this BattleTech medium laser. There is no BattleTech Angel? Alright, then I'll just keep the regular Angel. I think this is it. I think this is a good grab. Look, we got extended range particle cannon. I don't know. Then again, my experience now is telling me that smaller weapons that only take up like 1 or 2 tons are really, really, really strong. And like extended range medium laser BattleTech is like really calling to me right now. I hate to pass up an extended particle cannon, but extended range particle cannon is kind of meh. Didn't you guys say this is like the only one that's like the newest and it can fire in melee and it's incredibly accurate at long range? Like I thought this was a great weapon. I think I am gonna take the BattleTech medium laser just because BattleTech stuff is harder to find. All right, let's grab it all. Clan ERPPC. Well, I mean, obvious. Everything with a C in it is just like, hey, this is the better version, but that doesn't mean that this weapon isn't worth grabbing if I don't have any particle cannons right now, right? Okay. I like these choices. 2 XL engines, 2 ECMs. I'm not even going to use these ECMs right now, but I mean, whatever. The engines and the armor and the laser I can use immediately, so let's grab them. Not going to take the mech. No, I can't. Like, there's 2 nice mechs here, but it's not enough parts to actually build a new mech. So I would be grabbing stuff that I can't use, and right now we are very beat up because of that Saving Private Ogre mission that we had to go do, and we're trying to replace all the weapons and mechs that we lost right now, and we lost a lot. Like the price was very high to save Ogre in that hostage rescue. So yeah, we're broke, and a lot of our mechs have been downgraded because a lot of our expensive parts got blown up, so we're just kind of... Oh no! Don't tell Kylie. We lost our primary, like, small duelist mech. Oh. Well. Back to the drawing board. I think it's time to finally assemble that Owens. The Owens or the Raven. I could assemble the Raven. I don't know exactly what the Raven even does. Oh, I got more Dwayne the Rock Johnson parts. Oh wait, this has already been assembled and stripped of components. Okay. We could fish the commando out of storage. I'd say let's just go ahead and build the Raven to see what's on it. So wait, I thought the rookie died. So he survived and the mech didn't. Loki, I kind of wish, you know, I could reverse that. The 3M, the 4X, and the 4L are the three different Raven types that I have. So what's the 3M? Based on the 3L, which I don't have a 3L. I hate it when it's like based on the whatever that I don't have, so I can't compare it. Oh, this 4L sounds amazing. Oh wait, this actually sounds useful. 6 tons of stealth armor and also uses 10 double heat sinks for great heat dissipation, armed with 2 extended range medium lasers and an SRM-6. That's not bad at all. This one says remove the SRM, the lasers, and the electronic warfare. Okay, so we have a crappy version of the Raven and another crappy version of the Raven, but we have one good one here, the 4L. But I don't have enough 4L parts to actually build it. We need to get another 4L. Yeah, this sounds phenomenal. If I can get one more piece of a 4L, we could assemble it. Because we can combine other Raven parts and mix and match until we get it built, but now we don't have enough. Are these like Panther parts that I have, the crappy Panthers or the good Panthers? I could assemble it just to look at it, just so we have a mech on the field. Yeah, I'm also looking at the Owens. It once again boils down to so many different variants that I don't know which one to build or which one to go for. These appear to all be identical except the weapon loadout, right? Small lasers and an SRM. Medium lasers and a large laser. Medium laser, medium pulse, and an MRM-10 with a bunch of ammo. Four small lasers and an SRM. Pair of mediums and a large. Let's do the 1C variant, I guess. The 3 parts of 1C and 1 of the 1E is what I'm combining it with, and it leaves the 1B. Oh no, I should take the 1E part because I have an extra. And combine it with the 1E. There we go. Done.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Owens is intended to be an upgrade over the Jenner and is even faster. Strong spotting unit. Okay, yada yada yada, all that. Yeah, I heard the sales pitch. Let me look at it. Ah, it looks more like the Raven than the Jenner. Okay, what do we actually get on this thing? It comes with C3 slave. Now, you all said that the C3 slave is useless until I find a C3 master, right? And up until now, I've only seen slaves. Remove this C3 slave. I can't. It's hard built into the thing. This is an electronics warfare mech, so it's got the C3 slave, the laser tagging system, and the Beagle probe are all like hard built into it. I think we take this large laser off, because that's taking up too much tonnage, and by taking that off I can probably give it a lot more armor, yeah, right away, and then I can give it small laser, small pulse, +2 accuracy and 4 evasion ignore. I could give it, yeah, these. A couple of S pulses. I could slap Vibroferus on there, but like how much armor is that really gonna... Wait, is it not compatible? How come I can't swap the armor type? Yeah, why does my ferrofibrous armor not work with this Omni-Mech? This thing doesn't have jump jets at all, does it? But it's very fast. Heatsink, engine, fusions. Oh yeah, what does the Beagle thing do? This is the AoE sensor lock. Using the probe generates 50 heat. The user, 250 radius probing bubble. Increases sensor range and sight range. Suite of enhancement technology when attached to the zone enables the equipped unit to detect and classify. So if this unit gets damaged and its left torso gets blown off, A, does it still even function? Because the Remind me how this works again. I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but like BattleTech is such, like the rules are so complicated and there's so many to remember. There's something about like if the XL engine is like it's too big to fit in the center torso, so it spills over into the other torsos. So if my left torso gets blown off, is this thing just scrapped immediately? Inner sphere XL engines immediately if you lose a torso. Okay, well, in that case, let's assume for a moment that I have like a BattleTech XL. Hello? Why can't I drag this? What the? Why is this thing like, it's bugged? I can't even move it. Can't change the red stuff. Right, but even if I can't change it, I should at least be able to hover the part over here and have it tell me you can't do that. This one, like, the part doesn't even move. That's wild. Anyway, assume for a second that I had a BattleTech thing in there, right? If I had a BattleTech in there, then the torso would be spared. Or sorry, if the torso explodes, then the rest of the mech wouldn't die. And I know you're saying, why does that matter? Bear with me, because my question is, assume, like, I lose the left torso and the mech is badly damaged or out of the fight, but if I recover it and I just click the repair button, I don't need another Beagle probe, right? Because if it's hard-coded into the mech, when I click repair all, it just repairs this. Like, I can't ever lose my Beagle probe and not be able to get it back, right? I'm thinking that's the advantage of having them hard built into the... Because I was sitting here thinking, man, why would I want a mech that has these parts like hard coded into it? Well, the answer is you can't lose them then unless you lose the whole mech, I think. So that's actually not a bad trade-off, I suppose. Accuracy. +2 accuracy and ignores 1 evade. Oh, but pulses are heavier than M lasers. The large X pulse, a medium X pulse. Is there a small X pulse? I don't know if I've ever seen a small X pulse. You know, I have changed my opinion so much today on weapons. I went back and forth. I was like, I love the X pulse, and then today I was like, I don't like it. It's not that weight efficient. But now that I have a bunch of weight efficient lasers, I realized that without these accuracy bonuses and evasion ignoring traits, the damage is useless because you can't hit your target. So now I'm back to thinking, wait, hold on. The X pulse gives accuracy and ignores evade, and has higher crit chance. So maybe I'm back to being an X pulse enjoyer. Extended range, medium BattleTech laser. That's amazing, but I don't think I want to put it on this thing. A VSPL. What does this thing even do? Variable speed pulse laser. Oh yeah, this is the one that lets you toggle your fire mode, right? Oh wait, I just asked if there's like... So I see large pulse, medium pulse, and there is small pulse, but the small pulses go into the yellow slot. So if there's a large X pulse and a medium X pulse, if there is a small X pulse, it would be over... It would be over here in like the support weapons category, right? Okay, well I guess this is good for now. The question is just what to do with that last half a ton. Do I have anything that fits in half a ton? BattleTech flamethrower, a machine gun. What do I want to do with my last half a ton? I've already maxed out the armor. Are there any proper energy weapons that are only half a ton? No, they'd all be under this category, wouldn't they? I guess we just wrap yet another S laser or S pulse on there. Ignores 3 evade. Oh wait, S lasers only weigh half. Hold on. An S pulse. That's 2 accuracy and 4 evade. This is 1 accuracy and 3 evade, but I could put 4 of them. YOLO. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have another slot, actually. Well, now I have a whole free ton. I guess we put 1 S pulse on there. Oh wait, no, I have a ton and a half. Why is this so hard? Okay, 1 S laser and 2 S pulses. There. All right. I still have 0.3 tons, but there's literally nothing left to spend it on, so. All right. I do have the ECM. Didn't this thing already have? I guess this thing's really good at spotting the enemy, but it's not good at hiding itself, so stealth or an ECM isn't a bad idea. I could put the angel on it as 2. Oh no, this thing's only 1 ton. Okay, where's that? Take one of those pulses off. Put that S laser over there. Take that BattleTech ECM suite and put it on there. Okay. Lock it in, baby. Lock it in.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Yeah, you gotta have a laser in the head so that you can headbutt somebody. Wait, this thing also is bad in melee, right? I feel like I still need to assemble 1 more mech because I want something that can win, like, those solo duels really easily. If I have to send down another light mech. Maybe the Panther could do it. I think I'm gonna wait till I find different Panther variations, so I think the 9PA is a crappy variant. Alright. Oh, every time we lose a mech, it's like, alright, well, time for another 30 minutes of mech building. Double trouble. We can't take a 75-ton duel. I don't have the mech for it. A duo duel, a solo duel, both for heavies. Well, we're out of work to take on this planet, so I guess we have to kind of leave in a hurry. Unless I want to rob the Magistry of Canopus by taking a convoy ambush. But I think it's time to just leave. I think it's time to move to the next planet and look for more work. There's an uninhabited planet up there, but we're not going to find any work there. Also uninhabited. Small population. This is a tiny difficulty. But there's like not really many other options near here. Wait, a rich Terran world? Hold on. A wealthy industrial and agricultural world ruled by a military dictatorship. It'll take us a month to get there. This looks like easy money, and given the condition that we're in right now, that seems like not a bad idea.
Roger that, Commander. Course
I'm down for some easy money. Let's go. Merry Expulsmas? Hey, speaking of expulses, it was the night before Christmas when all through the ship, not a thing on the sensors, not even a blip, The ammo was hung in their cases with care in hopes that no crits soon would be rolled there. The warriors were all nestled snug in their beds while visions of large lasers danced in their heads. And Sumir with her coffee and Darius in his inner sphere map had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap. When down in the mech bay there arose such a clatter, the commander sprang from his bed to see what's the matter. Away to the comm screen he flew like a flash, typed in her password and opened the dash. The lights on the floor of the freshly scrubbed mech bays gave the luster of midday to mech techs in a daze. And what to the commander's eyes should appear but an out-of-place trash can tucked in at the rear. And then, in a twinkling, he saw on the screen, at the docking collar, a pirate's shuttle in green. Mad about Urbies, Dr. Horvath ranted, while his hacks from the Argo, Dr. Farah unplanted. Horvath sprang on his console, to his pilot gave a whistle, and away the shuttle flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere his image winked out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all Urby night." All that just to tell me I got a morale point?
Is cleared for fighting.
Oh, wait. Designed based on a pun about Xmas and X-Pulse lasers, the UM-Xmas is a festive gift between mercenary commanders. Enjoy and Merry Christmas. I got an... They gave me an Urby. Wait. I thought we were going to get like an X-Pulse component. He actually gave me a whole new mech. Where did they even get this? How did they smuggle a new mech onto the ship? I mean, honestly, this is such a better outcome. I thought they were going to say, here, we got you an X-Pulse for Christmas. They didn't give me an X-Pulse. They gave me an entire new mech. Its entire body is heat sinks. Is this thing a meme? It's a meme. Oh man, we were just talking about X-Pulses. Look, X-Pulse, X-Pulse, X-Pulse. It's nothing. It's nothing but X-Pulses and heat sinks. What is that? It has a Core 60 engine. It can't move. Can it even move? It can't move. The battle starts, the mech is just stuck there. Two jump jets. Is two jump jet? What's the logic for jump jets? Like, how many do you... Move 1 hexes per walking MP. Does that mean your jump speed is equal to your ground movement speed, or how do you calculate how far you can jump? Is there a simple calculation? I can't believe it. Should I just disassemble it, chat? See, part of me says, well, the crew was nice enough to give me this thing, so I should use it. But on the other hand, whatever pilot I put out there in this death trap will probably hate me for it. A 300 engine on a 60-ton mech is 5. You can then have 5 jump jets. Well, I get the 300 engine and the 60 tons part, but let me rephrase the question. Can your jump distance never exceed your maximum move speed? Is that the thing? Like, if it says my max move is 2 hexes, does that mean I can never have more than 2 jump? Because I remember at one point thinking, why don't I just put a bunch of jump jets and then I don't need a bigger engine because I can just fly everywhere. The urban mech. Okay, what if I take some heat sinks off? Because it has a gross overabundance of heat sinks. It's sinking more heat than it could ever possibly generate. And I could add a couple more lasers and make this thing like not quite such a keck W, but I would have to put the, no. Listen, crew, I appreciate the thought. I will take those parts and mount them on something more useful. Tell you, I'm not going to scrap it. We're just going to store it, okay? I'm going to have it mounted in the cargo bay like it. Actually, I'm going to have it moved into the cargo bay and painted red and green, and we're going to mount lights on it, and we're just going to leave it in storage as our Christmas tree. And every year for Christmas, we're going to walk this mech out and set it up in the middle of the mech bay as a decoration for the holidays. That's my plan. But I'm not going to pilot the thing.
I've got the financial report.
Our operational expenses are up over $500,000 now, RIP. It is now our Christmas tree. Renew the Merc News subscription. Yes, I will stay subscribed to the main story. $10 out of my 790,000. You pass the med bay, you hear Recluse and Ace shouting, followed by a loud metallic crash. How nice of you to join us! Senior Doctor turns on you, flushed and angry. Commander, your mech warriors refuse to follow the recovery regimen. Ace looks up. Come on, you old quack, can't you see Recluse is ready to get back out there? Instruct the doctors to relax their rules. Discipline Recluse, confine him to the med bay. Or, because I built the training module, tell him to practice while he recovers. There we go. Free XP. I decide who fights and who doesn't, not you, Ace, but no one fights until the doctor gives you a clean bill of health. You turn to the doctor. I respect the challenge you face here, but clearly Recluse is going stir-crazy. You spend some time in the training module. The doctor's tight lips communicate displeasure, but she keeps the words to herself and says, very well, Commander, we need him on his feet soon enough. Walking to the training room and back won't be any different than doing laps in the hallway. Alright. Go get your free XP, boys. I noticed that the refit on the Corsair just finished.
Undocked from junction. We're clear.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay. Oh yes, the dual LBX-10s, baby. This Corsair is gonna have an absolute, like, fiesta time. The so 55, 110, so ideal, it would be 220. And then up from the 220 plus 55 would be a 275. I put a 280. Do engines come in every available, like, multiple of 5? Or is 280 as close as we're gonna get? I didn't do the math when I put this in there. I just grabbed a big engine and threw it in there, but I luckily got it very close to what it actually needs. I could put the Clan Tech engine in there, you're right. The only difference this would make, then, is like a little bit of critical damage protection from getting hit in the torso, right? While that is a nice benefit to have, it's also $1 million to do it, so... No, not right now. Not for such a low amount of benefit. All right, well, the Corsair is back in business. It's gonna feel weird having like the rookie driving the Owens around. Man, I missed the Firestarter already. That thing was amazing, and I don't really have any mech that feels like an appropriate replacement for it. I need to scavenge some more light mechs. Alright, I'll keep traveling. Terran hegemony. According to the recently amended Starleague Constitution, Comstar Rep is charged with casting the deciding vote in the case of a tie. In a dramatic twist of the deadlocked Whitting Conference, Pre-Center Marshal Anastasius Vogt resigned, naming Victor Steiner Davian as his successor, and the new this is so many random terms and names and words, man. Store. Aren't we in the middle of deep space? Oh, we're passing through a region right now, right? We don't really have the money to be buying stuff right now. Extended range medium laser, large pulse, light particle cannon. There's some neat stuff here, but we're broke. Snub-nosed particle cannon. I know a lot of people were saying they really like this thing, but I can't. We're broke. I'm just not gonna bother. Sorry. There's some good looking stuff here, but we're freaking broke. Morrow arrives looking for advice. What had started as a training exercise has evolved into a shipwide tournament with mixed lances of mech warriors and other crew. Morrow and Blue Hawk have been competing together. Commander, Blue Hawk has not been pulling their weight, and my other two teammates are looking to me as the Lance Captain to do something about it. I'm feeling a bit stuck here. What should I do? The irony here is that Blue Hawk is, in my mind, the leader of Lance B, and Morrow is like a member, so this is backwards. For my headcanon, anyway. Advise him to replace Blue Hawk. Hold some extra practice. Moral officer. What is it? Oh, I can make him an officer? You know what? Try to train more. You're right. It's time for everyone to step up. You visit the training room and check the leaderboards. Morrow's lance has fallen. Blue Hawk walks up. I know you encouraged Morrow to keep me around. I feel bad that I let him down, but I think that I need the life or death adrenaline of a real battlefield. Anyway, please know I won't let you down, not when it counts. Low spirits. Dang it! I feel like no matter what I picked, one of them was going to be upset. There was no positive outcome there unless I had that, like, officer tag. I love that we're arriving just in time to barely stave off going totally broke.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
We have arrived. It's chance-based. I'm sure some decisions have a higher chance for a good outcome than others, though. All right. Clef Spear, thank you for the 119 months. How's it going? Survive the ER. Oh, no. We went to the ER. I hope you're doing all right, man. Welcome back. Stygian Knight, thank you for the 47. Drarg, happy 4 years. Appreciate the 48 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Thank you all for the support. What happened, Clef Spear? You good? It was a brain surgery, wasn't it? You were donating yours? They wanted to study why your IQ was so massively high. Contested will capture the base, escort planetary government in a three-way battle against the Cercinus. I'm sorry, where are the Cercinus people again? I don't even know where they are. three-way battle. Insurrection, interception. High noon duo, a light mech duel. Hey, these light mech duels is how I survived the early game. Maybe we just do that again. There's plenty of money. Plenty of money to be made in lightweight duels. The Firestarter was undefeated in those lightweight duels too. I'm so sad that I lost it. We could send in the Owens. Is the Owens gonna be any good in the duel though? It doesn't really have much in the way of weaponry on it. Well, I guess it has S-pulse, laser, medium laser, another medium laser. It should be okay. Not phenomenal, but it will be alright. And the Cheetah... Cheetah's got lasers out the wazoo and an ECM. I think I mean, they'll be okay, right? But none of them are like really busted good. And neither of them can melee. That's the scary part. Because sometimes you just really need to kick a dude in the face. I'm just going to assemble this Panther. I want to see what's in it. Assemble the Panthers.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Let's take a look at the Panther. Laser, 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 SRM, Core 140. It's not a particularly fast mech, is it? Improved targeting, +1 accuracy with all ranged weapons. Large chem laser, medium chem laser. Chem lasers just generate less heat, but then you have to take up weight with ammo boxes, right? What if I said, screw the chem lasers, then I don't need ammo crates. That gives me 8 tons for weapons. I could put an SRM-6 on there. Could also put an S-pulse on it. And then an M laser, M laser, M laser, M laser. A bonus heat sink. Oh wait, no, hold on. Leave one heat sink off because we need armor. Remove one. The 3 lasers and an S-pulse and an SRM-6. Maxed out armor. It's pretty good. Do I have... Well, I have loads of double heat sinks, but it's the double heat sink kit is the hard part. You can't equip a double heat sink until you replace the base heat sink, for which I literally have only 2, and they're not easy to come by. Double heat sink kit. Where does that go? It goes up there, right? Double heat sink kit. Standard heat sink kit can't be used with double heat sink kit. So how do I... Can I not replace this? I didn't realize this. Are heat sink kits like hardwired in? Are they not? Like, I thought I could swap them out. I thought once I got a heat sink kit, I could replace it. You have to remove this one that's in there. I can't though. It's like hardwired in. Oh, I have to take these off first, right? It's blocking me from removing them. Is that why? I could remove all those and then try. Ah, there it goes. Okay. We had to first remove all the regular ones and then double heat sink. At this rate, the whole mech is just going to be a bunch of heat sinks. All right, well, now it's I'm gonna be honest, I still don't actually know how to read this heat chart, but if I'm reading this right, what is the heat delta? Is that like, you have alpha and delta, so I assume delta is how much heat you generate or lose even after alpha striking every turn? So this would mean I could fire every weapon on this mech and still lose 10 heat every turn, if I'm reading it right. And then on top of that, you've got jump jet heat, and the jump jet is 12. So with this setup, this thing would be able to jump jet and fire every single weapon every turn, and it would only generate 2 heat. That's pretty gnarly. And it frees up enough weight to slap yet another weapon on there. Like an M-Pulse. How's it look on armor-wise? If I built this thing, the Panther with this setup would be a quite reasonably good duelist, but I wouldn't call it a phenomenal one unless I replace these M lasers with something a little more on the nose. I could put like S lasers, but I only have one slot for these. S pulse. Okay, for M laser, is there anything I can put in the laser slot that has that same kind of ignore evade that the support lasers have? Any particular reason you're stacking all the guns on one arm? Yes, because that's where all the gun mounts are. See the this little icon here tells you how many weapons you can mount. So there's 4 slots here. There's 1 slot here. None there, none there, none there. And there's a missile bay here, so I put missiles in it. So only the right arm of the Panther is outfitted to equip weaponry. That's true, X-Pulse gives accuracy, so I can slap an X-Pulse on there and an M-Laser. There we go. So that gives us an M-Laser, an X-Pulse, a medium pulse, a small pulse. We're just we're a pulse enjoyer. We have small, medium, X-Pulse. That's a lot of ability to ignore evasion, and like you said, this thing can punch, which is why I picked this and not another Omni-Mech. This thing is like a good puncher. Oh yeah, chat. Straighten me out on the difference between a clan tech and Omni-Mech. Because apparently there are Omni-Mechs that don't belong to the clans. And you guys told me that the clans are the ones who hate melee, so Omni-Mechs... Or no, clan mechs suck at melee because clans hate melee. But there are also Omni-Mechs that don't belong to the clans, but apparently those Omni-Mechs also suck at melee anyway, even though they don't belong to the clans? There are Inner Sphere Omni-Mech. Okay, can an Inner Sphere Omni-Mech melee somebody, or is that like a clan tech problem? because it has no arms. Oh, wait, is Omni-Mech just the designation for all these mechs that just, like, don't have arms and just have gun turrets instead? Okay, I'm gonna put this order in. We're gonna build this thing out to help us with duels.
Logged and noted.
So we're gonna get that thing built up, and now next time we have like a solo duel or even a duo duel, I can send this Panther in to be like a heavy hitter in you know, in the featherweight category. This is like the big bully of the featherweight for now. Both clan and Inner can melee. So is the Owens... Is the Owens... Well, like, how... Is there a way to tell? Does it say anywhere whether it is a clan tech or a Inner Sphere? Or do you just have to be a massive nerd and play the tabletop to know this? I feel like there's a lot of info that's just, like, assumes you play the tabletop and stuff, and otherwise there's no way to know. Because, like... Oh, it actually... So the Owens is an Omni-Mech, but I don't see the Clan Tech trait on it. So this thing doesn't have the melee penalty? I don't see the Clan Tech thing, so I assume this means that the Owens can actually melee. Okay. No melee penalty, but it still doesn't have arms. Right. I have an upper arm, but I have no lower arm. And the lower arm is like the fist. So if you don't have a fist, then you can't punch. But it can still kick, because it has a lower leg and feet. So the Owens can walk up, it can kick somebody, and then it can fire its turrets. Right? Okay, I get it. It's starting to make sense. Gosh, I have never had to parse so much info in a game before. That's a lie. I've played a lot of complicated games, but this one's definitely up there at the top of the so much to memorize. Okay, where was that? Let's do this 2v2. A 2v2. Straight cash, baby. Because I need money, because we're always broke. All right, we're gonna bring in the Cheetah, and we're gonna bring in the new Owens that we just assembled. The Cheetah, Blue Hawk, you're in a bad mood. You'll be okay. I'm sure killing something will cheer you up. Get back in your mech. And then the Owens, I guess. I kind of want to put the one of these two rookies in there that needs practice, but I also just don't want to lose the mech. I feel like we're in a spot right now where we really can't afford to be losing anymore or taking any more damage. So let's put Moro in there. Actually, hold on. We have 1,000,000 skill points to spend, I bet. Bet you we have a whole bunch of skill points to spend.
Confirmed.
This guy's only got a tiny bit.
Ready for orders.
This guy's got a little. I'm trying to remember what I hired this guy for. I think I just hired him because I needed bodies.
Commander, ready for orders.
Aye, aye.
I'm gonna give you Tactician, gives you bonus initiative, and when you reserve, you gain your stability back. Support weapon damage. Knife Fighter would be freaking hilarious, to be honest, but I need Master Tactician because I need her to go... Well, no, I don't, actually. What I need is, if I want her using that sensor lock thing, then she would need to go... Yeah, she has to go first with Master Tactician, so I need the initiative bonus. Now I'm feeling like Sensor lock. If I can just get that beagle probe and put it on, then sensor lock is like a wasted perk, and I should have gone target prediction instead. But that's what respecking is for, so we'll do that later if it comes down to it. Now let's get your aim up a little bit, so I mean, we quit missing all the time. Okay.
Training confirmed, Commander.
She's getting very good. She's very, very good at her job. Damage reduction lasts until your next turn. Initiative only applies next turn. 3-turn cooldown. 50% damage reduction. 20 resolve. No, I like just having the passive damage reduction on all the time.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Called shot bonus. How much of a called shot bonus are we talking here? It's 5,000 XP. I feel like this final level of guns is not really all that important. Oh, but it also gives faster initiative. Maybe it is important. Alright, we'll work up for it.
Training complete.
Initiative bonus to like be able to go before an important enemy is so big.
Ready for orders.
Oh, initiative reduced. I misread that.
Yeah, alright.
I don't know about that one. Let's do these other skills up.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What's up, boss?
Successful melee attacks knock your target back in initiative phase. Braces after melee and DFA. Grants an extra melee attack on physical weapons with hatchets, maces, and swords. Grants a 35 damage bonus to kicks, punches, and DFAs. Reduce self-damage from DFA. Gain an extra punch attack. Punching twice. As fun as the brawling thing sounds, I feel like bracing automatically afterwards is way too good. But reducing the self-damage from DFA... You know what? Let's live a little. Let's live a little. When it says grants an extra punch attack, I feel like it's still better to kick, though, because when you kick, you get to fire all your guns. I feel like whether you want Juggernaut or Brawler actually is heavily dependent on what mech you get your hands on, and since I don't know what mech we're gonna get for him for the late game, it's hard to actually pick. How come one is orange and one is gray? Up until now, I always thought orange meant passive and gray meant active, but these are both passives. I'm taking Brawler purely for the reduced damage on DFA, and I'm just gonna have Ogre start Goomba stomping people. Ogre has... I haven't spent his skill points in so long. He's got an absurd number of points to spend.
Lifebuoy launch and lifeboat crew to muster.
Mech warrior training complete.
Standing by. Yeah? Commander?
I'm torn between sensor lock and target predict. Sensor lock you can do every turn, but it takes your action to do it, and it's useful always. But you want to go before your missile boats. Target predict gives accuracy to the entire team, but you also want to do that first, and it costs resolve. So I'll have another sensor locker because I think I've only got one person that can do sense locking right now. Piloting and tactic. Target. I'm gonna do tactics and piloting. Yeah.
Training complete.
I'm leaning towards making this guy a dedicated spotter for my missile boat, except now I actually know how to make a spotter properly. Something I didn't have before. Kylie was like...
I hear ya.
Kylie was like, I wanted her to kind of be a spotter, but with target prediction, she couldn't as effectively.
Yes, Commander. What can I do?
Waiting for orders.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Monthly cost
Yes,
goes
Commander.
up as you level
Ready
your
for
pilots. That's okay, we'll just go broke. No big
Ready
deal.
for orders. Skipper?
Alright. Let's go now, let's go knock out that duel. Okay, where was it? This one, duel, high noon. Money. Bring in the cheetah. Bring in the Owens. Blue Hawk. I think we can let the rookie in now that I've spent his points. I think he'll be a lot better. We'll put him in the Owens. He'll be fine. Right? Right? He'll be fine. I hope. Do we ever respec Ace? No, because it costs $500,000. Everything's expensive. $3,500 hours in this game, huh? That's wild. Is BattleTech and BattleTech Advanced compatible? I would assume that that's a big fat no, because both are gigantic overhaul mods.
Command interface initiated.
All right. Oh, it's this map again. Last time I did this map, both of the enemies were like down inside. So if we could get like up top.
Lifting off.
That thing doesn't have jump jets. He has to run all the way around. Oh, the Owens is a bit of a slowpoke, huh?
Aye, aye.
Eat lead, he says.
Yes, Commander. Confirm. I've got a sensor lock.
Wait, their icon is a knight on a horse with a sword stabbing a mech? That's amazing.
Throttle down.
So if I sensor lock him twice, oh, what is that big thing he's firing at me? That Irby has an AC-10. Okay.
Awaiting orders. Copy that.
There we go. Jump on in. Alright, all your evasion has been removed by sensor locking, so... Oh my crap. How do you miss all that at 80%?
Receiving you. Aye, aye. On it.
I mean, this is one of those fights that looks easy until, like... If that Irby just lands like 2 shots to the center mass with that AC-10, we're just dead. It's like, it's heavy RNG. Ooh, okay, he missed. Like, every turn that big cannon is firing, there's a chance that he just blows my guts out.
No retreat. Standing by.
I could have her reserve and let him go first and kick the Irby from one side, but her odds of hitting it are already 80%. I don't think she needs to reserve and wait for a sensor lock. Just need to not roll like trash.
Let's see.
Much better.
Come on, people. Let's make
Oh,
it
there.
happen.
We got... Okay, we win.
Take that.
We win.
Standing by. Heading out.
What up? Bonk. I don't understand why all of these so-called like sensor suite mechs are these weird like chicken looking things with no arms.
Damn, let's do this.
It's these with these weird chicken-looking mechs. Are like all of the like scout and sensor mech type things. What does the game have against, I don't know, opposable thumbs?
Roger that. Firing a full salvo.
Got him.
My armor is getting ripped off. Position confirmed.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
Target. I'm trying to like read like the Owens has so many special features built
aye.
in. I'm trying to read what is it actually doing to this guy.
Engaging stealth jet. Copy that. That's gonna hurt.
Another trash can. We took cash though. Every time you see 4 parts salvage, anytime the game says 4 parts salvage, you can rest assured that I'm getting none of them because I took money instead of salvage. It's only when you negotiate for salvage that the game stops dropping the mechs. The only exception was when we got lucky and got that archer.
Hot damn, let's do this.
just drop on it for the memes.
Prepping for jump.
Wait, why can't I fire? Why are all my weapons locked down?
Enemy flanking.
Maybe I should have DFA'd it.
Orders.
It's banged up on the right side. So yeah, go to that side and finish the job.
Confirmed. No retreat. Reporting. Reporting. Let's hit him hard.
Target acquired, guided acquired, tagged acquired. Oh, if you click DFA? Really? So as a meme, I shouldn't even check. I shouldn't even check DFA unless I know for a fact I'm gonna go for it. The number of parts you get, I assume, is related to how much you wreck the thing. Well, yes, but also like how much salvage you negotiated for before the mission, right? And when we're in a condition like right now where we can barely cover this month's bills, I have to ask for money. All we get is, hey, we got an S laser. I like S lasers. I have converted to the knife fighter mindset. A Core 60, just what I've always wanted. B team, capture the base. Recover something from the jungle. Assassinate a target. An escort in the jungle. I mean, all other things considered in terms of difficulty and payout, should probably focus on working for the Free World League over anybody else. However, with the local government offering the highest paying job, and it's a polar region so I can spam all of my laser weapons. Oh, it's a three-way battle. Three-way battle. That could be a lot of decent salvage. No, but we need money. We have to pay our bills. Like I can't keep getting. I can't be like, ooh, salvage. Sorry, am I? Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I was like, where's the Clint? It's already in the bay. Welcome to the Sarge life, my friend. Oh wait, is the rookie not going to recover either? Are they both just out of commission until I get a lucky event to bring them back? All right, we've got. I am honestly excited for this mission because we have the Corsair hooked up with dual LBX shotgun cannon things. This is going to be fun. Can't you get a lot of salvage and then sell said salvage? Yes, but I don't know what the value is in the base game, but in this mod, the sell value is 10%. So if they're offering me $1 million in cash, I would need to get 10 million in salvage to match that. If my intention is to just sell it all.
Initiated.
Approaching interception point, okay. Bullard's Armored Cavalry. Okay, here we go. Yo, what the mong is going on? 20 gifted, Mong, you're crazy, man. Thank you.
Waiting for orders. Roger.
Roger that. Heading out.
I'm sorry, did that say he's only moving two... Well, not 2 tiles, 2 evasion, right. Alright, incoming. Here we go.
Commander? Affirmative.
Jump up there and gimme eyes.
I've got a sensor lock.
Receiving you.
So instead of even attacking, I could just have him walk up and sensor lock this thing.
Sensors locked on.
Remove its evasion.
Ready for orders.
Barely hit, Commander.
Remember when you said you weren't sure if this game would hook you in the first stream? Yeah, I do. To be honest, the biggest fix for that was downloading like the INI file changes to get rid of the painfully long lag after every action. It still feels sluggish, but now it's not like totally unbearable. I would not still be playing this game without those like INI file changes.
Orders.
Like the animation lag and sound lag, like after you shoot the enemy and you're stuck there watching the camera do nothing for 3 turns is so miserable, man. It was such... It's so poorly coded, to be honest. Luckily,
Commander.
player base can take, you know, the situation into their own hands to fix it, but... awful.
Roger. Full speed.
I. It's short for initialization file on PC games. It's basically the file on your hard drive that tells the game what the settings are when you fire it up.
Good to go.
Not like in-game settings like difficulty, but like things like graphics settings and hardware settings and whatnot. Dude, I went from missile boats being like the most overpowered thing to borderline unusable. Why is my accuracy so horribly low all of a sudden? I used to make shots just like this and I would always hit. Whatever, it's just a commando. We can probably do a lot of damage anyway. It's good chunks. Ghost Bear? Wait, isn't that a clan? Oh wait, was this a 3-way battle? Man, this is one of those missions where I wish I had the luxury of going for salvage, because there's some juicy looking stuff is appearing on the field all of a sudden.
We'll go.
The archer's bigger than the dervish, so it has a larger penalty of hitting smaller guys. Something to keep in mind for next time. Oh, Centurion, hello. 50-ton, a lot of missiles. Oh, big boy. Have you aim at this thing though.
Let's see who likes this.
Get rid of it.
Take that.
We told you to get a trebuchet, and I told you to just buy Microsoft.
Ready for orders.
I can't believe you still haven't done it.
Receiving you.
One Microsoft coming up. How much would it cost? About the same as the trebuchet that you keep telling me to get. Hold on, let's wait in reserve.
Copy that.
I
Moving
want
for
to.
the right.
I want to target the clanners. In hindsight, I should have just pulled back and let these guys engage each other first.
Commander. Moving to position.
Yeah, let's just sit right here on this ridge.
What's up, boss? Aye, aye.
High evasion and hidden in the trees. I'm just gonna try and keep an eye. I'm gonna wait and let the clanners get in closer because I want them to get.
Goods to go.
I want them to get stuck in nice and deep fighting each other before I'm gonna go over there and get involved.
On my way. Double time. What's up, boss?
Yeah, the audio delay is what was causing the problem. This game has some weird behavior where it plays the animation and then it triggers the sound, then the next animation, then the next sound. I don't know why they designed it that way, but it does exactly that. So when you fire a missile, it's like firing missile, plays the sound, then plays the animation, and now it's like, oh, the missile is hitting the target. Okay, play missile impact animation, play missile impact sound alternately, right? And every time it plays the sound, there's like this tiny little delay, and that's what you have to like get rid of to make the game not completely insufferable. But once you get rid of that, it's a lot smoother. Missed links. Is there a way to tell at a glance whether something is an Omni mech or not? I know it's clan mechs just because it's got their logo on it. Actually, will clanners sometimes show up in mechs that are not clan mechs? I don't know how that works. Ironically, this Centurion looks more dangerous than anything the clanners brought. I mean, I guess the vehicles are kind of dangerous, but I have the best accuracy to shoot the Centurion, so I'm going to do that because this thing looks more dangerous than the clanners anyway. Oh, where are you going? Squad 7.5? Oh, did he?
Hit him hard.
They brought battle armors.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
I should probably just be running away entirely, but it's too tempting to take pot shots at them from up here. Wait, clanners don't like jump jets? That doesn't make sense though. The clan mech that I picked up is like the best jumper we have, the cheetah. The only thing I had better than the cheetah was, I think, the fire starter before the fire starter got sadly shredded into the dirt. Okay, you're actually gonna just take that Owens and just GTFO. I'm all the way back here.
Got it.
Sensor lock the Vulcan. It's not true. Clans like jump jets. Yeah, I mean, I was like, wait, did that tank just... Oh, wait. How did that tank explode? Did it overheat itself to death?
Good to go. Understood.
I
Moving
swear the
fast.
funniest interactions in this game are when you're like, man, how am I going to deal with this unit? And then you watch it just straight up kill itself.
Roger that.
Yeah, I don't know. But, like, most of the clan tech mechs that I've seen so far are very mobile, including a lot of them having really solid jumping capabilities. So I don't think jump is against their code of conduct, you know? I'm sorry, what vehicle is that just fired like 85 missiles? Was it these guys? The battle armor? Oh, they have like one-time use LRMs.
Ready to get it on.
Like a man-carried portable missile launcher. That's funny. I think we just get right on in there. I do love fighting on these ice planets where my laser spamming is more efficient. Because based on the numbers, it seems to me that the
Standing
weight
by.
to damage ratio means lasers are like the most weight effective option.
Roger that. No shooting. Just
So I
running.
like spamming lasers. But the overheating is always a problem, you know? Alright, what to kill? That thing, that thing. I think this guy dies. He's close enough for some cluster shots. Alright, I've been waiting to try this thing out. Since we got the Corsair, when we initially got it, it only had one LBX-10 on it, but during that same mission where Ogre got taken hostage, the Corsair lost an arm. So we replaced the arm and we mounted another LBX-10 on it. So we're firing double LBX-10s with cluster munitions. I'm not going to waste Battlelord. It's probably going to die anyway in one hit.
Firing a full power. Let's get this done. Mech destroyed.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Commander,
Go home. Crawl back to the outer sphere or whatever they call the place the clans are from. Precision strike the Centurion.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
What the heck? 3 salvageable Centurion. Yo, those battle armors with Gauss rifles, how much damage do these things do? Gnome battle armor?
Awaiting orders.
Yo, those guys are kind of a problem. Like, that was a lot of damage.
Prepping for jump.
Start taking these guys out.
God damn, let's do this.
Did that guy bleed out or burn out? That's the second unit that's just like spontaneously combusted on its own turn. Ow! What was that? That laser did 45 damage.
Nothing I can't handle.
Extended range large laser clan. Yeah, go figure.
Receiving you. Attacking from position.
Orders?
They play like in Menace where they lose power as you kill them. No, I get that. It's like Total War logic, right? You lose character models out of your unit does less damage.
Copy that.
A lot of games mimic that same idea.
Let's get this done. Affirmative.
Ready for orders.
Oh, time to kick a clanner in the face. You know, how do clanners feel when you punch them? What else?
Targeting for physical.
Dishonorable!
Score critical.
Get this done, folks.
Dishonorable!
Target neutralized.
Goodbye.
How's it going?
What does unsteady do again? Rough terrain takes stability damage from all attacks, but it doesn't lower my accuracy, right? So walk right up there. And I wonder if there's multiple character models for this battle armor, do you think firing my shotgun into them will kill more than one at once?
Firing full complement on it. Oh yeah, it's on. Solid connection on
It
that
looked
one.
like it killed one and injured the other, so maybe.
Receiving you.
Okay, and then we tagged this one, so...
Copy that.
Dishonored and lets them break their 1v1 rule. Wait, the clans have a 1v1 rule?
Mission successful.
That one was easy money. So the clans have like I'm engaging this target, stay out of my duel, but if the enemy... I assume if the enemy brings 2 people, that the clanners would break the rule. And also that the clans... It's probably not just melee. Do they have like a long list of things that are considered dishonorable? $700K. Get a little bit of salvage. Nothing crazy. I would have loved those Centurion parts. Oh, look at all these clan lasers, man. Ah, look at all these. I should have negotiated for salvage. But we couldn't pay this month's bills. I needed the money. No, they would welcome the 2v1, but artillery is dishonorable. Okay, what is on their dishonor list? How big is the dishonor list for the clanners? Also, Arsinia, thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back. Thank you for the resub. Is there a way to disable this training required message every single time? It's like the sluggishness of this game is the primary barrier to enjoyment. There's multiplayer? I didn't realize the game had a versus mode. Capture a base in the jungle. So the jungle's the opposite of the polar region in the sense that it's going to screw me for my using my laser heavy setups that we currently have. I think nearly all of my mechs are running lasers. The only mech I have that isn't running lasers is the Corsair with that dual shotgun setup. Everybody else I have is laser spam. Although I am lumping the particle cannon in with lasers because it kind of is a laser, right? Sort of. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this game considers a particle cannon to be, but it behaves like a laser. Long range, infinite ammo, generates a lot of heat. You gotta watch the heat. There's water in the jungles. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Escort in the jungle, capture a base in the jungle. Both of these offer a lot of salvage. Ooh, assassinate. Didn't you say that on these assassination missions, the target, the victim, usually has good stuff? Capture base. So I think we do this base capture one, and for this one, we take cash. Piss off the Lyrans. Chat, do we like the Lyrans? Are the Lyrans cool? We could take a contract against the Lyrans, collect 400 more in cash. And then for the rest of these, I think we take salvage, especially this assassination target. Give us your salvage. The Marian Hegemony? Never heard of him. Let's kill him. Lyrans are German. You like Germans? I kind of do, actually. Yeah. The whole Nazi thing was like almost a century ago at this point. I like Germany. Bad news about the Lyrans. Wait. Oh, no, wait. Now hold on a minute. Wait, are they German or are they Nazi? They're not. That's not the same thing. This is an important distinction to make.
Interface initiated.
Keep an eye out for the propaganda agent. There's a possible escape route she might take. Wait, do your assassination targets try to flee? Ad Victorium, the V Legion. All right. V Legion about to get crapped on. Last time I did an assassinate mission, they just walked up and fought me. I didn't think they would try to run.
On it. On my way.
Confirmed.
Oh, it doesn't let me use sensor lock this turn?
Awaiting orders.
Moving out.
All right, now remember, we negotiated maximum salvage, so we got to try to keep anything that looks juicy. Oh wait, that guy hasn't moved yet. Let's reserve and see if he goes first.
Roger that.
There he goes. Hello. What is this? Run and fall 3%. Wait, what? He tripped on his own shoelaces to death. No, he didn't die. Oh my god, he had a 40 rocket salvo one-time only launcher. So he was gonna run up and dump a massive payload into me, but he tripped on his shoelaces. You have gotta be kidding me. He got so excited running up to me with this gigantic bazooka that he tripped over his own feet.
Aye, aye.
And now we have to kill him before he stands up because we really can't afford to let him fire that massive rocket salvo into my face.
We'll go.
No freaking 200 damage salvo. Stay down, buddy. Oh, and actually, can I just blow his legs off and salvage the parts?
Let's see how you like this. Reporting critical hit.
A fire starter.
Ready for
Hey,
orders.
maybe we could salvage another fire starter.
Aye, aye.
Oh, did I aim at the wrong angle? I stood at an angle where I can't hit him. Whoops. Yeah,
What's up, boss?
take his 40 rocket salvo thing away from him
Affirmative.
before he can fire it. Blow his legs off.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Standing by. On my way. All weapons on go. And that's the way we do it.
Okay, we kind of detonated his entire body. It seems like called shots are hilariously inaccurate.
Standing by.
We got 2 of his rockets. We're definitely not getting all 4. His evade is too high at that range.
Waiting for orders. Aye, aye.
Get better at them with levels in gunnery. I've got 9 levels in gunnery. Like, how much more gunnery can I possibly need before I'm going to start landing them?
Standing by.
That's like I'm reading a 500-page novel, and you're like, don't worry,
Yes,
by
Commander.
page 450, it starts to get real good. I know the intro is boring, but at page 400, you know, you're gonna love it.
On my way. Double time.
Might be more effective to just sensor lock this guy. Well, he's gonna go next anyway. I should have just reserved my turn, to be honest.
Give them everything I've got.
That's true. You're right about the whole being overpowered nonsense, because as soon as I started playing this game, everybody's like, lol, just shoot the cockpit and take the mech for free. So I guess in the vanilla game, that was way too easy to do. So this mod, like, neuters the heck out of that strategy. The mod says, you will not just collect every enemy mech for free.
Roger.
You actually have to play the game.
Got a lock.
Good to go. On the move. On it. Commander. I copy. I copy. Yes, boss? Location confirmed. Roger that. Reporting. Critical hit. Yes, Commander. Confirmed. Engaging target.
I don't think I need 40 missiles to kill him. So I'm only gonna fire half.
Solid connection. Let's go.
He didn't die? That's wild.
Aye, aye.
I thought for sure he was toast.
Roger that. Come on, people, let's make it happen. Target's taking a critical hit.
That's probably the most messages I've ever seen after hitting somebody. And yeah, we completely totaled the thing.
Ready.
We're not getting any parts of that thing back for sure.
Got it.
Oh, wait, we're on a mission that's called Assassinate, and the mech is literally named Assassin? Is this thing worth money? It looks kind of trash. From visually inspecting it, it looks like it's a newer mech. Because I've noticed that like the newer mechs are shinier and have sleek parts. But the components on it look like garbage unless it's got like... Yeah, there's nothing really crazy in there. I'm like looking to see like XL engines, advanced armor, ECM suites, anything. There's nothing. Man, of all the missions for me to choose maximum salvage,
Commander.
shouldn't have picked this one.
Got it.
Wait, why am I getting... Oh, right! I forgot. I leveled up to now where I have called shot on every attack, right?
Firing all weapons.
Oh!
Primary target damage, Commander.
I hit him in the head.
What's up, boss? Aye, aye. Roger that.
Yeah, I forgot.
going.
I have the like rank 10 or rank 8, whatever it is, of gunnery where I can take a called shot now off of every precision attack as a called shot.
Let's go.
Now, at this range, I think we toggle over to the slug rounds in the LBX.
Affirmative.
We booped it a little bit.
What's up, boss?
Wow, my accuracy is terrible. Is this just like... I feel like when I was in the Dervish, I used to hit this stuff so much. It's just, I've had nothing but terrible accuracy since I swapped to this new mech.
Receiving you.
And it almost feels like the Archer is worse than the Dervish at actually
that.
landing any hits. And I'm not sure why.
Target acquired.
Our target is making a break for it.
Target is making a break for it. I have bad news for Target. Regarding how not far you're going to get. Just remove his evade.
Got a lock.
Standing by. On it. Now, handle this. Let's go. Let's go. Take that.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, and I want to see with its evasion stripped. With its evasion stripped and the oh right, they go next. I'm gonna say with its evasion stripped and the tag on it and all that, I want to see how hard I can hit it, but
Ready for orders.
I thought I was gonna get to go before it ran. Oh, the archer's down to initiative 4. Ooh, okay. My mistake. I'm mentally,
Just running.
I was thinking of initiative 6 because
Receiving you.
what's his face? The dervish was initiative 6 for the entire game.
Understood. Moving fast.
And now they're gonna get away, watch.
Good to go. Kicking it vertical. Standing by.
Yeah, the dervish was a lighter mech, so it was initiative 6. So I was thinking I would go around the same time that he did. Well, just unload everything and try to stop him from getting to the exit.
Go time.
Standing by.
Okay. The cheetah is named the cheetah for a reason.
We'll go.
You are not going to outrun it. There's not a chance you're outrunning this thing.
Firing all weapons.
There is a chance that we just miss every shot, though.
Receiving you.
The Owens is also pretty darn fast. Just run up on him. Oh, right. The pulses ignore evade. That's so nice. That is so nice to just ignore your evasion. Okay.
Mission successful.
I kind of regret. I kind of regret negotiating salvage for this mission, but then again, I think the actual payday on this mission was only like 200 grand. So we probably are going to clear that anyway. All right, let's go through and pick and choose parts. Is there anything useful here? No, nothing. All right, give me all of it. No clan parts? Did we fight any clan tech there? I don't think we did. They only drop what you're actually fighting, and we didn't fight any clan. Said 9 mil value. Yeah, it's 9 mil, but that means it sells for 900k. So 900k compared to the 200k, if I went through and sold every piece, it would be 900k. Okay, but that was working for, that was taking a job for Free Worlds League and targeting, I forget who. Asset retrieval, B team, and we're fighting Lyrans. I don't know what kind of hardware the Lyrans are packing, but I could negotiate salvage against the Lyrans, and then maybe they actually drop me some decent stuff. Let's do that. Let's do another salvage job, because I think Like, whether you get good salvage or not really depends on who you are fighting. Oh, wait, Comstar. Comstar has nice stuff, right? Let's take their stuff.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Very low skull and cash. It's probably not much good loot. Yeah, it's hard. I've noticed that it's kind of inconsistent. Sometimes you get pretty low cash values, but then you see like really nice mechs show up. And other times it's a ton of money and you fight only like 1 or 2 crappy mechs. Like it's kind of all over the place. I like the plan of pissing off the space religion in charge of all travel and communication. Indeed. This is like, yeah, this is like picking a fight with Visa and MasterCard. You can't win. They own your money. Why not take your tank even if I don't use him? I guess I could just leave him parked in the back. But that's like
Command interface initiated.
an extra keystroke every turn. And also just not lore friendly. Besides, I have the upgrade now. This is an ancient fortress. It looks like a modern operational base. God, I'm not going down there. Jungle at night. Who knows what could sneak up on you? Okay. What was I saying? Oh, right. I was saying that I have the upgrade for the
Commander.
training bay where my pilots on the ship now are just passively always gaining XP.
Move orders received. On the move.
All right, so we're gonna knowingly walk up into a Comstar
On my
ambush.
way.
Moving out.
So this is, so tell me if this is the most accurate way to sum this up. Picking a fight with Comstar is like declaring war on both the Pope and the IRS at the same time. Is that? They are the IRS Pope. That's Comstar. So I'm sure that angering these guys won't come back to bite me.
Commander. Roger. I copy.
Aye, aye.
Yes, Commander.
And the CIA for good measure. Well, that's rough.
Commander?
Heading out.
Occupy fortress, pacify the area.
Receiving you.
I need another person to go in there.
On my way.
Position confirmed.
On the move.
Heading out.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Here they come. It's an Owens. It's a single
Aye,
Owens. Please tell me I didn't negotiate massive salvage rights
aye. We'll go.
to fight one Owens.
I've got a sensor lock.
We have Owens on Owens combat. I repeat, they are Owensing each other.
Receiving you.
Wait, how is punch even an option? I don't have arms.
Got it.
I have no arms. How do I punch?
On my way. Double time. Ready to get it on. Giving them everything I've got. Standing by. Confirmed. Firing.
The LBX is an absolutely gnarly weapon.
Receiving you.
Oh, I know it's a great mech. I think you misunderstand. What I'm saying is I negotiated for like 23 pieces of salvage and only one mech arrived.
Got
You know
it.
how hilarious it'll be if the mission ends and it's like, well, here's your one piece of salvage. Gee, thanks, guys.
Engaging with target. Solid connection on that one.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
I wonder, can we like chill and not completely annihilate this thing so we get some...
Confirmed. Target neutralized.
Okay.
Mission successful.
No, those reinforcements were mine. That was our guys coming to take the base. This is what I mean. Anytime I negotiate for max salvage, there's never anything to salvage. The game can tell, man. The second I max out the salvage slider, it's like, psst, yo, send in the spare parts. Gee. Well, hey, you know what? At least we got most of the Owens if I want to build another Owens. You know, it had an XL and a 280 in it. Not bad. Give me all that. Owens has an XL engine that you can't take off. True, but I got the XL engine off of that one there for free. Also, if it's an XL engine that you can't take off, isn't that a liability in the long run? Because it means you're always going to have, like, weakness to getting crits in the outer torso. You'd like eventually you want Clan XL. Okay, well that one was a bust. What about this one? 340,000. Quarter skull difficulty. Or a half skull rather. It's. I know if I do this, if I say, yo, all right, give me the parts. I want the parts. I know they're gonna give me nothing. I mean, we're okay on money. Give me the parts. I'll roll the dice again. Give me the parts.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
It's gonna be a single Irby. The very second that I return to taking cash payment, they're gonna throw all the heaviest mechs in the world at me, and I'm not gonna get any of the parts. Well, you know, we only came to this planet because we were broke and we needed a place to survive just for a few turns, or like whatever, a few missions. We've made enough money to live on for a couple of months. We could move to a more difficult planet again now. Like, we were literally completely broke, back against the wall, half our mechs blown up. Like, it was... We were in a rough spot.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so we're reinforcing... Reinforcing friendlies.
Commander. Confirmed. On it. On it.
On it.
Lucio 63, thank you for the 17 months. Arcanite, thank you for the
On my
25 months. Welcome back, thank you for the resub.
Copy that. Whatever you say, boss.
Position confirmed.
Prepping for jump.
Got something you want done? Move order received. Jumping. Ready for orders. Moving to position. Got it. Let's move.
Affirmative.
Location confirmed.
Okay, I've heard from the Mac convoy. Looks like you secured the area. They're making their way towards extraction. Keep them alive now. Oh, one of these convoy. Okay, right.
Receiving you.
I haven't done one of these convoy escorts in a while.
Roger.
Where are we taking them? Oh, they want to go back that way. Oh, I honestly, up till now, I never noticed that there's red flares on the ground marking the path.
Confirmed. Aye, aye.
Heading out.
Confirmed.
Coordinates received.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
On the move.
Is it once again? I was hoping it would be a single Irby. It is.
Waiting on you, Commander.
It is once again a single
I'm
mech.
with you, Commander.
I cannot wrap my head around the difficulty
I hear
scaling
ya.
on this game. That other planet. Wait. Okay. Wait. What if the skull icon on the planet has a separate calculation to the rest of the jobs? Like, think of it this way. If you land on a planet that is listed as 5 skulls, and then on that planet you take a 1 skull mission, it's actually still pretty hard because it's a 5 skull planet.
Waiting for
But this
orders.
is only a 1 skull planet, so everything here is back to being a joke. Maybe that's how it works? Because I cannot, for the life of me, account for the discrepancy where some of these, like 1 or 2 skull missions have been brutal, and then some of them have also been like this.
Ready for orders. Firing.
Missing everything. Oh, he tags even if you miss.
Double time. Let's go.
Chat.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted some salvage, man. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to salvage some nice mech parts.
Acknowledged.
Waiting for orders. Let's move.
Receiving you. Understood. Moving fast. Confirmed.
Wait, that makes so much sense though. Hold on. I just realized that's why we got in over our heads with that mission where Ogre got taken hostage. Because that planet was a 4-skull planet, even though the mission itself was only 2 skulls. But that 2-skull mission was way harder than any other 2-skull I'd ever played. And the reason is because we were on a 4-skull planet. So I think the planet modifier bleeds over into the individual mission. That's just a theory, but I mean,
Standing by.
I'll test it next time we're at a planet. Because like this like half-skull mission on a half-skull planet, they're literally sending 1 mech at me. It's not even a fight.
Good to go.
It's just
Pedal to the metal.
here to collect the free cash. Thank you.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
How? I got my structure exposed immediately?
Took a hard hit there.
What can I do for you?
That must have been a big laser or whatever.
Sprinting. Here we go.
Oh, it has a missile defense system.
Receiving you. Roger. Locking in all weapon systems.
Receiving you. Affirmative. Roger.
Good to go. Double time.
Good to go. Roger. Full speed. Firing all weapons.
Ooh,
Scored a critical hit.
that's rough, buddy.
Yes, Commander.
We might have to look into an engine upgrade for the Corsair. Well, actually,
Ready
the
for
Corsair and the Archer both are just kind of like painfully, horribly slow.
Go.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, she got rinsed from behind, so let's go.
Copy that.
Move to a better angle.
No retreat.
Oh, only one of her 6 lasers hit, but it took the leg out.
I hear ya. Waiting for orders. Uh-huh.
Merc, you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing, and I need you to not do the thing.
Coordinates received.
The thing where I say, man, I wish this thing wasn't horribly, miserably slow. And you're like, it's sorry, it's not a Lambo. I don't want a Lambo. I would just like it to be able to almost kind of keep up.
Standing by. Moving to position.
Cease the thing.
Waiting for orders.
I didn't say I need it to be super fast.
Location confirmed.
I just don't want it to be miserably slow.
Waiting for orders.
I'd like to think there's a cozy middle ground somewhere where we can maybe
Don't need to
speed
tell
it
me
up
twice.
so that it doesn't get completely left in the dust.
Yes, Commander.
All right, here we go. Supercharger coming soon. Is that a real piece of equipment we can actually get?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think I already have the XL engine in there, right? I have an XL. Oh, it's only got a 280. That's the problem.
Commander?
I think at the time that I got the 280, it was one of the biggest engines I'd seen. So I was thinking, oh, wow, that's massive. What a huge engine. Because, you know, it was... Compared to what I'd seen so far, it was the biggest. But in a medium... That's not the heavy, by the way. That's the 55-ton Corsair.
Roger that.
Wait, 55, 110, 220. Yeah, 275. Be 220 plus 55 is 275. So if I wanted to increase it, I would need 55 more. So I would need a 330.
Standing by.
Would be like the next benchmark for movement, right?
On the move.
Heading out.
Confirmed.
Moving out. On my way.
Whee! Oh, dang, they're freaking dropping in right here.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Hell yeah.
Commander? Confirmed.
They decided to send in
Yes, Commander.
an entire second mech to get us.
Good to go.
That's pretty intense,
Full
man.
action,
I don't know how
Commander.
we're gonna deal with a lone Valkyrie. This
Is that it? I'm bare.
Receiving you.
that wasn't even like a lance drop. This is like a supply drop. They're like, here, we heard you needed parts.
Confirmed.
Here you go. Have some free parts. Oh, thanks, man.
Aye, aye.
I was, in fact, hoping to get some salvage today. Thanks for dropping this one off for me to enjoy.
Waiting on you, Commander. Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
That was a rough fight.
Mission successful.
Rough fight, boy. Okay, but I think now I get it. I could be wrong. We'll have to put this to the test, but if I visit like a 4 or a 5 skull planet, and then on that planet, I take like a half skull job. I think a half skull job on like an endgame planet is like way higher. What did we negotiate for? 23 salvage? Is there even 23 parts here? Not even close. Well, hey, we got a precision targeting computer off of it. That's not bad. We got something useful at least. Don't think you need to send all these mechs to fight one person. I don't think so either, which is why I wish the game gave me like a slightly better idea of what I'm up against, but it gives you like no... The game doesn't tell you, hey, you're gonna fight one heavy mech. Hey, you're gonna fight 4 heavy mechs, or 4 medium mechs. Hey, it's gonna be 2 light mech, like, I don't know. It's just there's a skull on the mission, that's all we know. But I think I have deduced what's going on. I think because this planet itself, when viewed on the star map, has a rating of half a skull. I think this multiplier, or I think this skull is like multiplied. By this. I just noticed that on this page, it's called... Okay, take this. Take a look at this. It says... A contract's difficulty rating indicates Darius's best guess at the overall difficulty of the contract based on available intel and details provided by the employer. Higher difficulty means more drop tonnage, but on the previous screen, you look closely. On this screen, it calls it challenge. I don't know if that means it's like 2 different numbers. Now it says average. It says average difficulty here. It's hard to say, but my suspicion is that this number here, even though it looks like this same UI, I think that number on the star map and this number here on the contract screen are different, and that's why there's been such wild fluctuations in difficulty. Just look at max pay. I think the max pay is scaling the same way. You want to find out? I guess we should probably do this one more job before we leave so we don't freaking starve to death. What is this? Capture a base? We're gonna do this one last job before we leave because I don't want to be... Oh wait, what kind of mission is this? Training a group of mech warriors to act as a local defense force. We'd like you to assist in their training. It's a decommissioned Lyran base we need to take ownership of. It's undefended. Perfect opportunity for trainees to practice operating in a low-risk environment. We need you to send a single experienced mech warrior. Keep an eye on them and model good behavior. And they're going to cover our repairs. Well, that's nice of them. So we just got to send one person. I know exactly the guy for the job. You want us to send... You want us to send one... Oh, wait. Right, I think this mission type is bugged. It says send one, but it actually lets me send 3. Because I think it doesn't take into account the fact that the mod adds that second Lance page for bigger missions. Which I'm just going to do anyway, because I don't think the difficulty here is going to matter. I just want to blow through it as fast as possible. You can cheese this one. I'm not entirely sure if it's cheese or if the mod author just didn't update the, I think he just didn't update the description. I think you're supposed to send more than one. Because the enemy armies tend to be bigger in this mod, too. Alright, so we're gonna try to blast through this mission as fast as possible, and then I'm gonna fly to like a 3 or a 4 skull planet and accept like a 1 skull job there, and we're gonna see how noticeably different it is, and we'll see if my theory holds water.
phase initiated.
Okay.
I live to serve.
Is it Guano, Stubble, and Pontoon every time?
I'm
Like the
there.
same names?
Onward.
You remember earlier in the game, the first mission I ever failed was one of these mission types with the trainees. And I think the reason it failed
Moving out.
was because of one of those gigantic difficulty spikes that I wasn't
Location
expecting.
confirmed.
And that was probably because we moved to a new planet.
Aye, aye. Copy that.
So in the campaign mode, you just shoot turret generators, but in the mod or in the like career mode type missions, I don't see any. I don't see any to take out.
Firing all weapons.
That was a nasty hit. Burger Time. It's a great name. I mean, Blue Hawk's original name when she joined the team was Beefeater. They probably would have got along just great.
All right. Roger.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot to actually look and see what the rookies even do.
Target destroyed.
I'm just kind of running them in there. And she's dead. But if you lose even one of them, you lose the mission,
They're
right?
banging through my armor.
Ready for orders.
I think if you lose even one of them, you lose the mission, so I might just pull her back.
Away. Double time.
You got nothing you can hit here. Even with that beginner's luck perk, I don't think he's gonna hit anything.
On it.
I'd live for this. Hey, we're busy fighting. We're fighting. Go away. I live for this.
Engaging.
Boop. Kicking people in the shins. So I can laser them in the face. Yeah, the one of the only missions I've ever failed. The first mission that I failed was one of these, like, escort the rookie type missions. And I think that's the only mission I failed in the whole game so far. Oh no, I lost one solo duel before that. I forgot. When we lost the what was Kylie piloting before we got her the fire starter?
Systems holding. Commander?
It was a commando. She was piloting a commando, and I sent it into a 1v1 and lost.
Hauling ass.
The heck is an Uziel? Double particle cannon? What? In the Giga Chad?
Feel the love. That turret is gone.
Good to go.
Man, the Uziel would be like a perfect upgrade to the Clint that Riker's been using for the entire game.
Acknowledged. Alpha strike.
Commander?
I thought that was going to do a lot more damage to him. Yeah, I do need to maintain a 35-tonner.
Waiting for
Well,
orders.
that's why I was putting together that Panther. specifically for when I get those lightweight mech duel missions.
Target critical hit. Good to go. Target's down.
4 salvageable parts because the game detected that I'm not on salvage mode anymore. It's such cancer.
Orders?
I did multiple missions in a row with max salvage and got nothing. I finally decided to just go for cash and they're like, hey, would you like an entire new mech?
Missed. Ready for orders. Aye, aye.
Alright, here we go. And... oh, that's
No retreat.
solid chunk. Did we just lose? Oh wait, hold on. This isn't the mission where I have to keep the rookies alive. If it was, we would have lost. Capture with friendly mechs. It doesn't say keep them alive, so I just have to... one of you has to live.
Receiving you.
I didn't realize how crappy their mechs were. Or maybe I just underestimated this turret that is firing 4 air conditioners at us.
Good to go. On it.
Yeah, take out that air conditioner.
Acknowledge.
Good to go. Location confirmed.
Look, man, that's not a sniper turret. This is a sniper turret. Get out of here.
One less mech warrior.
Show 'em what...
Awaiting orders. Copy that. Firing all weapons. Target's taking a critical hit.
Light damage, holding firm.
Ready for orders.
On my way. Double time. Standing by. Position confirmed. Yes, Commander. Targeting for physical attack. Ah, Sam, let's do this. Reporting. Critical hit.
Let's do this. Copy that.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Prepping for jump.
Standing by.
Acknowledged.
Oh, wait, they spawned right behind me.
I'm here.
Oh, and there's still a turret here. Okay, hold on. We got a lot of crap to clear out.
flanking.
I'm such a huge fan of enemies that spawn
Nice
on the
damage,
map
come
and
on.
instantly shoot you before you get to move.
Systems holding. Orders.
One of these things had a lot of missiles. What is this thing? 30 LRMs on a 35-ton vehicle? The Hunter 3RA. What in the... I would love one of those.
Ready. Commander. Let's go. That's a kill.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, we probably want slugs to penetrate armor plating of a tank.
Moving out. Locked on for physical attack.
Bonk.
Let's get this done, team.
That thing had a lot of front armor, but he basically annihilated the frontal armor. So now whoever shoots it next just follows up for the kill.
On my way. Double time. No retreat. Mech destroyed.
Cluster of a minimum distance before the shot separates. I don't think so. I think I've used the shotgun mode in point blank before.
Acknowledged.
Turn on the training
Someone let me borrow
wheels.
their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited now.
Ow.
Ready for orders. On my way.
Our Owens is having the time of his life trying to fight a turret.
That shot just grazed me. Standing by. Locked on. Hell yeah. Hostile.
Get in, Lizard. We're going shopping.
Target eliminated.
Okay.
Standing by. Taking the shot.
Look,
Hit him hard.
he almost killed it. Oh my god.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Well, Blue Hawk's just gonna run around stealing all of Moro's kills today.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Mission successful.
We're not going to talk about the chick that got killed. We're just going to play the end of mission dialogue as if she lived. Oh, wow, wait, we got a bunch of bonus pay? Contract pay increased by 40%. For what? I just did the mission. Oh, avoided collateral damage. Wow. They like doubled the payout. I almost skipped this mission because I was like, it wasn't super high paying, but they like doubled it because I kept the buildings intact. That's a lot of money. Right, yeah, we don't, yeah. I don't know who that is. I have no idea what a UAC is. Hey, we got one of those air conditioners. I can finally read what it is. Hypervelocity autocannon. Not to be confused with an HVAC. Based on the autocannon, they have the same damage. They're capable of firing much further. In order to obtain the increased ballistic range, hypervelocity ammo is larger. Uses a unique type of propellant, reducing the number of shots per ton of ammo, along with a couple other drawbacks such as a chance of jamming. Uses HVAC ammo. So wait, what is this? Just long-range autocannon ammo? I see. So basically, you gain range and you give up max ammo, you lose ammo. Gotcha. It's worthless. I mean, yeah, it was 7 tons for only 30 damage, which, like, to me, all the ballistic weapons are pretty just not worth, but some of them are more not worth than the others, you know? They're not all created equal. Although I suppose my opinion on ballistic weapons is slowly starting to go up as missiles become less and less effective. Like, the further I get into the game, the more enemies are running missile scramblers, ECMs, missile defense systems, like from electronic systems interfering with the missiles to machine guns that just shoot down the missiles on the way in. Anti-missile systems and ECMs are like kind of starting to ruin my whole missile boat strat. And let's be honest, Ace carried the early game super hard with the missile boat. You know, the Dervish hard carried. Now the Archer is kind of struggling. All right, well, this seems like a decent place to stop. I would say we have managed to recover. That's pretty much all we did today. all we did today was recover from everything we lost trying to rescue Ogre. But we did rescue Ogre. We got our boy back. So, worth it in the end. All right, chat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a lot of fun. We'll probably do some more tomorrow, yeah? Radiant Dawn, thank you for the 90 months. Welcome back. Thanks for the resub. Night Quillen, thank you for the 51. Welcome back. Thanks for the resub. All right, chat, you're all beautiful. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm really tired, so I'm just going to keep the intro nice. Or, sorry, the outro. I'm going to keep the outro nice and short so I can go to bed. All right? Catch you later. Bye. This is awkward. Because my music file is corrupted and I can't play my outro. Do my other songs work? All of my music is apparently corrupted after the computer crash from earlier. It's telling me all of my music is corrupted. So anyway, there's no sound. Awkward. Goodbye. Go home. I'm leaving.